Have you ever met someone who seemed to linger in your thoughts long after you parted ways? Imagine that person being the woman of your dreams, someone who captures your heart and mind effortlessly. It's not just about luck. It's about understanding yourself and the subtle art of human connection. Today, we'll explore how Stoicism, an ancient philosophy focused on self-mastery and resilience, can help you become more attractive in the eyes of that special someone. Stoicism teaches us the importance of controlling our emotions and reacting to life's challenges with calmness and depth. By integrating Stoic principles into our daily interactions, we not only enhance our personal growth but also increase our appeal by becoming more composed, confident, and thoughtful. Ready to find out how you can make a lasting impression and attract the woman you admire? Join me as we delve into these timeless Stoic strategies that can transform your relationships and your life. Don't forget to hit the like button if you find this topic intriguing. Subscribe to our channel for more insightful content that will guide you in your journey of personal and relational growth. Share this video with friends who might also benefit from these ancient wisdoms. Let's get started on this exciting path together. Number 1. Pay attention to small details. This strategy not only draws from the timeless wisdom of Stoicism, but also fits perfectly with the art of staying on a woman's mind. Stoics stress the importance of paying close attention to the little things to better understand the world and ourselves. We can use this focus in our interactions, particularly with someone special. It's all about the details. Noticing and remembering the small things about someone shows you genuinely care. Consider this. When someone remembers a little detail about you, it makes you feel important, right? This is especially true in relationships and interactions with women, who often pay close attention to details themselves. Stoicism teaches us to notice and understand the small, important details of our environment and the people around us, leading to deeper insights and stronger connections. When you apply this to your interactions with a woman, paying attention to the little things about her can really make you stand out. It shows that you're not just there in the moment, but fully engaged. When talking to her, really listen. Is she into coffee? Does she have a favorite author? What little things make her day brighter? These details are precious. For example, if she mentions loving a certain type of coffee, bring it up in a future chat or surprise her with it. This shows more than just good listening skills. It shows that her likes and dislikes are important to you. Here's a tip. Next time you're talking and she mentions something personal, make a mental note or write it down afterward. Mentioning these things later shows you truly value what she shares with you. Stoicism encourages us not to dominate, but to blend seamlessly. When you remember these little details, it's not about proving how good your memory is. It's about building a connection. It's like showing her, "I see you and I value you," without having to say it directly. This fosters trust and can bring her closer to you, as she feels that you truly care about her thoughts and experiences. But remember, don't overdo it. Just as Stoics value balance in all aspects of life, you should also maintain balance in how much you recall and mention. Make it feel natural, not like you're just checking items off a list. And while you're at it, keep a bit of mystery about yourself. Share, but not too much. Let her stay curious about you, too. By paying attention to these details, you're doing more than just playing a game. You're laying the groundwork for a relationship where both of you feel acknowledged and valued. You're connecting with her on a deeper level that many might miss. This isn't just about getting her to think about you. It's about creating a bond that could lead to something truly meaningful. So the next time you're with her, Really listen and observe the little things. Bring them up later in a thoughtful way. Watch her reaction when she realizes you've really been paying attention. These moments are what create lasting impressions. Number 2, apply implanted command. Let's explore a fascinating idea that originates from the ancient philosophy of Stoicism, but directly relates to how you can subtly shape a woman's thoughts about you. Stoicism emphasizes mastering one's own thoughts and emotions, and we can apply this wisdom to understand how to communicate effectively, particularly when aiming to make a lasting impression. Consider the concept of implanted commands. This isn't just a modern tactic. It has been cleverly used for centuries. While Stoics like Marcus Aurelius or Seneca didn't engage in flirtation as we might today, they deeply understood the power of influence and mental control, which is quite similar. When you talk to a woman, it's crucial to adjust your conversation to resonate with her, essentially speaking her language. People often maintain unique internal dialogues, and matching that style can forge a deeper connection. This technique involves aligning with her subconscious thought processes, utilizing implanted commands to subtly guide the flow of thoughts. An implanted command is a phrase crafted to bypass the conscious mind and directly address the subconscious. It's subtle and indirect, avoiding the bluntness that can be off-putting, especially if perceived as too commanding. By weaving these commands into a broader, more benign sentence, you effectively disguise them. This stealthy approach helps plant the idea quietly, without activating any defensive barriers. This method allows the suggestion to feel more like a natural thought, making it more likely to be accepted without resistance. Instead of saying, "I want you to feel confident and happy around me," you might say, "I won't ask you to notice how often you laugh when we're together, because it's something that should come naturally." This statement bypasses conscious defenses and subtly implies a sense of joy and comfort. Its strength lies in its indirect approach. It hints at an experience without overtly stating it. Another example could be, picture us having a great time, enjoying each other's company without any expectations. In this case, the suggestion to have a great time is gently woven into the thought, fostering a sense of ease and enjoyment. The essence of this approach isn't manipulation, but rather fostering a genuine connection. Stoicism values respecting the natural course of events and emotions. By using implanted commands wisely, you're aligning with this natural flow, enabling her to arrive at thoughts and feelings as though they were entirely her own. This technique, when employed thoughtfully, honors her independence while also paving the way for an authentic connection. It's about subtly planting seeds and allowing them to develop naturally rather than forcing outcomes. This respects both the principles of Stoicism and the individual's autonomy. Keep in mind, the best way to connect with someone is by meeting them on their level, using words and ideas they get and appreciate. This method isn't just about leaving a mark. It's about creating a genuine bond that feels good for both of you. Next time you want to really make a difference, think about how you can subtly introduce a thought that naturally takes root in her mind, much like the Stoics would suggest. Number 3, speaking with charisma. Vocal charisma goes beyond just having a pleasant voice. It involves using your voice to effectively convey emotions, adapt, and resonate with your audience. In this context, the woman you're interested in. People, including women, are naturally drawn to those who can express themselves in a unique and engaging way. Mastering the art of vocal expression offers you a standout quality. Many guys might not consider their voice as a significant tool, but it's as crucial as any other aspect of communication. You don't need to have been born with an exceptional voice to develop vocal charisma. It's all about how you use it. Avoid speaking in a monotone, as it can render even the most fascinating topics dull. Instead, learn to modulate your voice to reflect the emotion and energy of your words. This dynamic use of your voice can significantly enhance how you connect with and impact your listener. Imagine you're sharing a funny and adventurous tale from a recent trip. When you get to the part where things took an unexpected turn, raise your volume and speed up your speech to match the excitement of the moment. Conversely, when you describe a quiet, reflective moment you had while watching the sunset, slow down and soften your voice to create a sense of intimacy. This dynamic use of your voice will bring your story to life, making it much more captivating and engaging. From a Stoic perspective, our speech should mirror our inner state, controlled yet expressive, intentional yet natural. Stoic philosophers like Marcus Aurelius were celebrated not only for their wisdom, but also for how they communicated it. They understood the impact of a well-delivered speech or a calmly offered piece of advice. By varying your tone, pace, and volume in response to the conversation, you demonstrate not just presence, but active engagement. This adaptation shows that you're tuned into the subtleties of the interaction, an attribute that is incredibly attractive. Women, like all people, appreciate it when someone communicates in a way that enlivens the conversation and makes it memorable. This ability to dynamically use your voice adds depth to your interactions and can make them more engaging and impactful. By mastering this aspect of communication, you develop a unique ability, making someone experience emotions through your voice. This goes beyond just making her laugh or impressing her with stories. It involves evoking a spectrum of emotions through your tone and delivery. When she reflects on your conversations, what will stick with her isn't just the content, but your voice, the way you spoke, and the emotions you stirred. Take time to analyze and improve how you speak. Practice by reading aloud, changing your voice as you proceed, or consider joining a speaking club. The goal isn't merely to sound different, but to connect emotionally and dynamically with your conversations. This type of vocal presence doesn't just ensure you are heard, it makes you memorable. Number 4, be full of surprises. While it might seem like it's all about spontaneity and excitement, there's also a deeper layer here, particularly from the Stoic perspective. Stoicism teaches us to embrace change and the unknown, which can be powerful in creating dynamic and memorable interactions, especially in romance. Being unpredictable means stepping away from routine and monotony. Remember, when you're with someone special, especially a woman you're interested in, you don't want your time together to be predictable. Stoic philosophers like Seneca and Marcus Aurelius often emphasize the importance of living life fully and not being restricted by fear of the unknown. This philosophy can be applied directly to how you interact with her, making each moment fresh and engaging. Consider this: excitement often stems from the unexpected. Psychological studies have shown that when people encounter new and thrilling experiences, their bodies release dopamine, a chemical that boosts mood and attraction. If you consistently introduce something out of the ordinary, she'll start linking these exciting feelings with you. So how can you mix things up? Try doing something new together. For instance, if you've mostly hung out indoors, why not plan a day of adventure sports like rock climbing or take a spontaneous road trip to an unknown destination? Activities that get the adrenaline going can really make an impression. Another tip: vary your conversation topics. If you often chat about everyday things, spice it up with a deep philosophical question or an imaginative hypothetical scenario. This keeps your discussions lively and captivating. Imagine you're strolling through a park, planning just to relax on a bench. Suddenly, you notice a group of people setting up for an impromptu acoustic concert. Instead of sticking to your original plan, invite her to sit on the grass, listen to the music, and maybe even request a song. Or perhaps you discover she has never tried the famous ice cream from a nearby food truck. Surprise her with a spontaneous detour and share a scoop together. The goal is to turn ordinary moments into exciting, memorable adventures. From a Stoic perspective, unpredictability isn't about recklessness. It's about being open to life's possibilities and embracing experiences as they come, without preconceived notions. This fits the Stoic ideal of living in accordance with nature, where nature itself is spontaneous and full of surprises. When you consistently bring an element of surprise into your time together, she will start to view you as someone who adds excitement to her life. This not only makes you more appealing in the moment, but also builds lasting memories that she will associate with you, ensuring she thinks about you even years later. Push yourself to step out of your comfort zone, not only to keep her interested, but also to enrich your own life. By doing this, both of you can grow and discover new sides of yourselves together. Remember, life is full of unexpected adventures, and experiencing these with someone else can make them even more special. If you're still with us and enjoying the video, take a moment to pause and drop a yes in the comments to show your commitment to becoming a more attractive version of yourself. Let's keep moving forward on this journey together. Number 5. Flirt while talking. Flirting is a crucial part of the attraction dance. It's about igniting curiosity and interest that can evolve into sexual chemistry. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of authentic interactions and deep self-knowledge. These principles can steer your flirting approach, not just to attract, but to truly connect. The aim isn't to be seen as just another guy. It's about distinguishing yourself by how you interact with her. Genuine sexual chemistry arises from a blend of confidence, authenticity, and mutual respect. It's about showing that you're interested in her as a whole person, not merely her appearance. This is where many go wrong. They rely too much on physical compliments or rehearsed lines that lack real feeling. Instead, focus on engaging conversations that reveal your genuine interest and respect for her personality and mind. Instead of the usual compliments on physical looks, which can come off as superficial, focus on her personality, her passions, or her intellect. For instance, if she shares her thoughts on a recent book she's read or a project she's involved in, acknowledge her enthusiasm and commitment. You might say, "It's impressive how deeply you dive into your projects. Your dedication is truly inspiring." This approach not only shows genuine interest in who she is, but also appreciates the qualities that make her unique. Stoicism isn't about swaying with every little wind. It's about being solid and consistent in who you are. When flirting, hold on to your principles and beliefs. This doesn't mean you're stubborn, but that you shouldn't drop your views just to match hers. Women admire a man who knows himself and stands by his beliefs. This sincerity makes you more compelling and attractive. Take a real interest in what she has to say. Listen well and answer thoughtfully. Stoic philosophy prizes deep thinking and meaningful conversation. Use this in your chats. Ask her open questions that let her express more about herself. This demonstrates that you appreciate her thoughts, not just her looks. By concentrating on these deeper aspects, you forge a more significant bond. She'll feel acknowledged and understood, which is incredibly appealing. She'll begin to link these positive emotions with you, potentially keeping you in her thoughts well beyond your time together. It's not just about leaving a mark. It's about creating a lasting impact. Keep in mind, flirting isn't just a game. It's a meaningful way to communicate. It's about showing genuine interest and appreciation in a manner that makes the other person feel valued and respected. When you mix this with Stoic ideals of being authentic, maintaining integrity, and showing respect, you set up a powerful dynamic that can truly make a lasting impression. So the next time you're chatting with someone you're interested in, remember these tips. They'll not only improve your flirting skills, but also help you forge connections that are both deep and memorable. Number 6. Express your opinions. This concept may seem simple, but it deeply connects with Stoicism, which teaches the courage to stand by your beliefs and the importance of expressing your thoughts clearly and respectfully. When trying to make an impression, especially with someone you're interested in, the way you communicate your ideas can really set you apart. First and foremost, being open about your thoughts and opinions signals confidence. Don't just fade into the background during conversations. Speak up. This doesn't mean you need to dominate every discussion or speak loudly, but it's crucial to share your perspective. Stoics like Marcus Aurelius highlighted the importance of using one's voice to reflect personal principles and virtues. When you're getting to know someone, particularly a woman you're interested in, showing that you're willing to express your ideas can be very appealing. It demonstrates that you're engaged, thoughtful, and crucially, authentic. People are naturally attracted to those who bring new ideas to the table and who can spark intellectually stimulating discussions. Expressing your opinions doesn't mean you'll avoid disagreements. In fact, you might face them, and that's perfectly normal. The key lies in how you handle these situations. Stoicism teaches us to remain unshaken by opposition and to engage calmly and rationally. Demonstrating that you can handle pushback with grace and respect for the other person's viewpoint not only strengthens your position, but also earns deeper respect from those around you, including the woman whose attention you've caught. It's crucial not to get trapped in the same set of ideas or become too predictable. This can make you come across as unrelatable or dull. Try to broaden your discussions. Delve into a range of topics, whether it's art, science, politics, or your own experiences. Showing that you're versatile in different subjects is captivating and attractive. While it's important to share your thoughts, ensure they connect with common experiences, stories, or emotions. This builds a connection between you and her, making it easier for her to relate to and grasp your ideas. Being relatable doesn't mean simplifying your thoughts. It's about expressing them in a way that resonates with others. Finally, always stand by your values in your conversations. People, particularly women you're trying to connect with, respect someone who is confident in their own beliefs and isn't easily influenced by others. This doesn't mean you should be stubborn, but rather firm and consistent in your principles. This demonstrates depth of character and integrity, qualities that are highly attractive. So, the next time you're engaged in a conversation, don't hesitate. Express your ideas boldly and thoughtfully. Remember, it's not just about what you say, but how you say it and how well you handle differing opinions. Engage with curiosity, speak with sincerity, and listen with respect. Doing this will not only make you more appealing, but will also leave a lasting impression that transcends simple attraction. It's about building a connection founded on mutual respect and intellectual exchange. Number 7. Discuss future plans. Chatting about the future is a great way to prove you're in it for the long run with your partner. It's more than just setting plans. It's about showing you want to stick together, come what may. Stoicism reminds us to keep our eyes on what we can manage and to plan wisely. When you talk about what's ahead, you're putting this into practice. You're not just dreaming, you're preparing and demonstrating your dedication to the relationship. For many women, feeling secure is incredibly important. One way to convey this is by discussing future plans that involve both of you. For instance, imagine you're enjoying a relaxing weekend morning and you mention a food festival happening in a few months that you'd love to attend together. Saying something like, "We should definitely check out that food festival next spring," subtly indicates that you see a future with her. This kind of conversation not only suggests physical security, but also emotional and relational stability. Talking about shared goals, such as taking a cooking class together or planning a weekend getaway, shows you're envisioning a path forward as a couple and helps build a sense of excitement and anticipation for the future. However, timing is everything. Stoic wisdom teaches us not to act hastily, but thoughtfully, and at the right moment. Make sure your relationship is ready for talks about the future, so it feels genuine rather than forced. Bringing up these topics too soon can be overwhelming, not inspiring. When you talk about future plans, you're not just setting dates. You're sending a message that you see a potential future together. Such conversations can deeply affect how she feels about you. They plant seed of long-term commitment and reliability, qualities that are highly prized in a partner. It's vital that these discussions come from the heart. Avoid using future planning as just a strategy. Instead, let it reflect your true intentions and feelings. Pay attention to her reactions as well. These conversations should be two-way streets, giving her space to share her own hopes and concerns, making it a true exchange of dreams. In summary, talking about the future can really bring you closer together. It's a way to show her that you care deeply, that you're committed, and that you see her as a part of your life ahead, just like the Stoics, who appreciated wisdom and thinking ahead. Chatting about what's to come can help you both make smart plans and strengthen your connection. These talks make her keep thinking about you and what you both could be together, long after you've finished talking. The main thing? It's about building a future together that gets both of you excited. Number 8, establish information voids. This approach isn't just a clever trick, it's a meaningful way to spark someone's curiosity and pull them in to learn more about you. It aligns well with Stoic principles in relationships, which emphasize depth and sincere interaction over superficial exchanges. Consider your favorite book or movie. What held your attention? Often it's the mystery and the unknown elements that make you want to explore further. When applying this idea to personal interactions, especially when you want to keep a woman thinking about you, it's about letting her uncover different aspects of your personality gradually, rather than laying everything out at once. Information gaps are like little teasers in your conversation. You share something intriguing, but deliberately leave out enough details to pique curiosity. It's about revealing bits of your story or personality that invite questions. Stoicism values restraint and the power of leaving things unsaid, which can lead to deeper exploration and understanding. For instance, imagine you're sharing a story about a recent adventure. Instead of giving away every detail, you might hint at a unique challenge you faced. You could say, "I was hiking in the Rockies and found myself in an unexpected predicament with just a map and my wits." Then stop there. This creates a natural cliffhanger, leaving her eager to find out what happened next. By holding back some details, you turn into a puzzle she's eager to solve. We're all naturally curious, and when there's an information gap, we feel a compelling need to fill it. This is especially true in social interactions. As she encounters these gaps, she'll think about them, become intrigued, and desire more time with you to unravel the mysteries. Stoicism teaches us not just about talking, but also about the importance of listening. It's not about being manipulative or dishonest. It's about understanding the right times to speak up and when to stay quiet. When you're building a relationship, Stoicism suggests keeping a bit of mystery about yourself. This reserved approach can make you seem more interesting. According to Stoic principles, some aspects of who you are become more valuable when they're gradually uncovered rather than shared all at once. But be sure not to lean too much into secrecy, as that might make you seem distant or uninterested. It's all about finding the right balance. Share enough to keep the conversation lively, but hold back just enough to spark curiosity and excitement. Striking this balance not only makes you more appealing, but also fosters mutual respect and curiosity, paving the way for richer, more meaningful connections. So, the next time you're chatting, remember that it's not only about what you share, but also what you leave out. Let your stories unfold gradually and give her the space to be curious and ask questions. This technique will not only keep you in her thoughts, but also forge a connection that's both exciting and deep. Think of it as co-creating a story, where both of you add pieces to the tale, making the conversation lively and engaging. Number 9, stay indifferent towards her. Stoicism emphasizes self-discipline and the importance of concentrating on our own lives and virtues. Applied to relationships, this means not always being instantly available or continuously pouring attention into someone else, even if you have a deep interest in them. It's about wisely managing your time and energy. Being perpetually available can lead to being taken for granted, as people often value what isn't readily accessible. By not being immediately available at all times, you signal your own worth. It demonstrates that you have your own life, ambitions, and passions. This approach isn't about playing games. It's about genuinely investing in your own growth and pursuits. Imagine you're focused on an important project, mastering a new skill, or climbing the career ladder. These endeavors not only enhance your life, but also boost your appeal. They showcase your self-motivation, a highly attractive trait. When you're genuinely invested in self-improvement, your availability naturally decreases, making you more intriguing. Instead of always being on your phone or making plans just to be around someone, set solid goals for yourself. Whether it's hitting the gym, diving into books, or advancing a personal project, prioritize these activities. Let your actions reveal that you're a person of substance. This doesn't mean you should ignore her, but rather, balance the attention you give her with the attention you devote to your own life. When you catch up with her after genuinely being busy, your time together becomes more special and engaging. You'll have fresh stories to share, and she'll really appreciate the effort you put into making time for her. This balance helps her cherish the moments she spends with you even more, knowing they're squeezed into your busy life. Think of yourself as someone of high value, someone who respects their own time and is respected by others for it. Adopting this mindset will not only boost your self-esteem, but also enhance how others, including the woman you're interested in, perceive you. It's all about respect, both earning it and showing it through how you handle your life and your relationships. So, embrace the wisdom of the Stoics. Focus on developing yourself, using your time wisely, and finding the right balance in the attention you give and receive. This approach will not only make you more appealing to others, but also lead to a richer, more fulfilling life. It's not about neglecting your relationships, but about enhancing your own life so that you bring more value to the moments you share with others. As we wrap up today's discussion on the profound influence of Stoicism on personal relationships, keep in mind that true attraction extends beyond fleeting moments to a deep, meaningful connection. The techniques and insights we've explored are not just strategies. They're core principles that steer us toward a more balanced and thoughtful life. Embrace these teachings and let them shape your approach to relationships. Remember, patience pays off, and a genuine connection is always worth the effort. Continue to cultivate your inner strength and let your authentic self be visible. This way, you not only enhance your relationships, but also lead a more fulfilling life. If this video has struck a chord with you, please comment below with "I do" to show your commitment to incorporating these Stoic principles into your daily life. We'd also love to hear your personal stories or any thoughts this discussion might have ignited. Your contributions enrich our community and foster collective growth. Don't forget to check out the recommended video on your screen for more insights and engaging discussions that can deepen your understanding and practice of Stoicism. Thank you for joining us today. Continue to strive, continue to learn, and remember, every interaction is a chance to practice patience, enhance your understanding, and build authentic connections.